There's something I was gonna do. Ah, this. We're running, we're bunning. We're bunning, we're bunning. We're running, we're stunning. We're doing stuff. Oh, I think that's a little loud. Is it turning down for y'all too? I think it is. Definitely turning down for me. Alright, we're running, we're bunning, we're sunning. Let's do a little bit of gaming. Maybe now. Wait, I hate having to adjust sound for stream every time. There we go. We're probably good. Alright, I hate double battles so much, but you gotta do them some days. Scrafty. Bruxish, and this is a true double. Goth. Oh, this is the one I lost Nuzlocke on my first run? Yeah. Okay, so unless they see fast kill. Great googly moogly. What's up, Mason? Close yourself. Have you already been playing? I have not. This is me looking at it for the first... Well, I guess this is our second time doing this fight. Second time. I remember it being annoying. I remember we didn't have a Protect Mon last time we did this, and we lost a Pokemon. So, let's hope that doesn't happen again. Is our Protect Mon slow enough to bait fast kills? Let's see. Might be here for a while. Damn! What's the heavenly combo? We are not faster, which is good. We could bait fast KOs there. So we could bet 2 fast protect KO. Yeah, not enough. Kingler pre-damage can bait 2 fast kills. I guess the problem is we'd want to bait in like exclusively Chipotle burrito with a Taco Bell Baja Blast. That sounds pretty good. We do have hella fake out users. Oh, but fake out won't work because of dazzling, right? Yeah. So we just have to eat the fake out. Why is it saying you've sun up? What's up, streamer man? Yeah, Flash, congratulations. The 3-timer. Looking like Dr. Disrespect out here. You're the 3-timer, baby. Yeah, what's up now? Are you doing run and bun? What's taking a break? Like what's next on the docket? Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. Lil bro's throwing. I mean, this still solves the same issue, right? Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Dum, 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 dum. First person driving truck sim. I am. So I am preparing for something else. I've got a really good idea for what I want to play next. I'm playing a lot of card games. I got a really fun idea for once I have good internet. And I guess this is Intimidate too. So the beginning of this fight is going to be annoying as fuck. Yeah, like even if we were doing exceptional damage here. Run and bun now. Go back there for 1 death reset. Yeah. Yeah, that's sick. You had 3 different teams, right? I mean, as different as you can get for Crystal Kaiso Elite 4 Round 2. I mean, having one of them be Gligarless is also so sick, dude. Let me make it so we can actually see all of them. Yeah, having one of them be Gligarless is insane. The fact that you've beat it 3 times is insane. Especially with the speed at which you play, yeah. Nino, Charles, sick as hell. Yeah. Gligarless is insane, bro. Yeah, I remember why this fight sucks. Yeah, absolutely one of the GOATs. No question about that. Conk doesn't love... Well, Conk couldn't Mach Punch anyways. And they'd get intimidated. Okay, do we have any, like, special attacker who would be giga cool in this fight? Jeez, 50 times the drug out. Well, that's the beautiful thing about Run and Bond, that there's a command you can put in that just give you the starter you want, basically. Actually, not basically. There is a command you can put in that give you the starter you want. So you don't have to spend 4,000 hours resetting. Shit rules. There's actually like 4 different ways to do it. Okay. I was talking to Mario perform against this guy's. People GMO. I think generally people GMO their starters because you're investing so much time in this fucking game. Some people, I don't know if people GMO their 6-pack. I know people will reset for their 6-pack. But yeah. But I think even if you like GMO your starter, have a save state there, and then get your like keep on resetting for your 6-pack, I think that's probably the most reasonable. Also, what's up, Moonman? Japanese fried chicken, cherry wine, listen to Pop Punk. Yeah, the Moonman experience. Sounds like a nice day. Cool. I'll do the most reasonable. Yeah. What I've been doing is just GMOing my starter. Actually, I didn't GMO my starter on run 1, and then I think everything after that, I GMO'd my starter and then just took what I got. Just to, like, learn the game, you know? Moonman is alive. Yeah, but I see what you're saying about this fight being a fucking nightmare. Yeah. Dude, I miss Talonflame so much. Talonflame is so good, dude. Peach Flan. Flan. I'm scared about being trapped in against Gothitelle. Yeah, this one's gonna... I think you're right. We might be here for a while. Oh, absolutely. I think Turtle's a great way to start. Flandre 3000. Fuck. Yeah. I really do want to try Penguin, but it just seems so incredibly much more difficult than everyone else. Jesus. Yeah, I'm not even, like, seeing a good place to start here, right? We don't even have the Shed Shell yet to get out of the Shadow Trap. Well, if I'm targeting this Gothitelle, if Gothitelle is the one I am most afraid of, do we have anyone who really gets her goat? There's a lot of mons who get goated by her. But who gets her goat? Yeah. It does suck that there's just so many other good water types that you get access to pretty consistently. We don't run Penguin because that's my favorite gem first started meta early game, great late game. Yeah. I'm the same way. Piplup is one of my, if not my favorite Pokemon, so I'm like, I want to run it so bad. But nah, dog. I like winning too much. You feel me? Actually, let me turn that up a little bit more. My Torterra could change Mega Gyarados and Raikou and Manaphy's one. Yeah. That's what I am like all for GMOing starters. Just because you could... I understand maybe a little bit more of the argument GMOing things after the starter, but like you could reset forever and get the right starter, especially in this game where you get 31 IVs guaranteed. Don't battle with the champion from Run and Bun with the champion from Crystal Kaizo. Die. Yeah. Oh, it's 31. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying now. I got you. Change, yeah, just mod Torterra's base stats. I think that actually works. Also, Moonman, I have considered just winning, but it's a tough one. Having no priority does not rock. And this thing having bulk up? That is a good question. I think you want... It's neutral or minus speed? Am I smoking crack? Actually, yeah. Cerise is probably going to be able to give you a better answer than that. And there's like 4 IVs that can immediately give me a line. Are you going to... Yeah, Adamant's considered the best. I should remember this for later. No, not just the meaning of the word adamant. Up attack, down special attack. I bet. Good to know. I am not knowledgeable. Boo. Boo this guy. Chain Kill Lantern Blastoise Winstitute. Yeah. Okay, so... I mean, Togedemaru does well through most of this. Them Bisharp being defined is kind of annoying. The annoying thing about Togedemaru coming in later is the fact that they would get faked out. Yeah. Okay, who wants to be our target among these two? I mean, them getting to bulk up is kind of annoying, and stopping us from faking out is annoying as well. I think the really sketchy thing is this fucking Gothitelle coming in with us, like, guaranteed being trapped in. And us not really having a good way to deal with Gothitelle. Frozen waffles are good for teething kittens. See, I never would have thought about that before, but, like, that makes sense. That feels right. Impish because I was too late to the reset for another one. Strawberry rhubarb crisp with fresh rhubarb from my grandpa's garden. Ooh, anything with like ingredients that fresh. Mamma mia. Okay, so I think our rough plan is we have to kill these two in an order that brings in Bisharp next, and then we have to be in a position against Bisharp with 2 Pokemon who like beating the shit out of Gothitelle. How does Monkey do against Gothitelle? This is hella sketchy. Especially with them having a citrus. This is not going to be fun, ain't it? Yeah, because like even if we get this to a 2v1, it's like a 2v1 where 2 mons are trapped. Produce has been GMO to be less healthy and just look nice. Yeah. Real life GMOing bad. In-game GMOing good. If we Staraptor would outspeed and one-tap this Scrafty, that would just bring in Gothitelle because it would be showing outspeed and one-tapping here. Which would be bad. Biddle. It's a Biddle sick Pokemon over here. I wonder if we can get... I can't imagine there's anyone with Tailwind who runs through this fight. Fake out too. Oh yeah, this thing is fake out too. What an annoying ass Pokemon. I mean, are we dead to... We'd have fast kill here. Bring in Gothitelle. I mean, Can Staraptor... Well, the thing next to Staraptor would have to show 2 fast kills. Can the Staraptor in 3 turns, but then Bruxish would not have to be able to kill after, like, all this Brave Bird recoil. Yeah. Really? I did not know it was that big of a drop in, like, Vitamin C content. And there's Intimidate, so we'd have to, like, get us in on a turn, and then Brave Bird, bait in this guy, or I mean... we probably don't want to bait in Bisharp, even if we do our baits based on that, because that's gonna fucking hurt. Wonder if Staraptor could do this in 2, right? So if we could turn 1, we swap into Staraptor and a Pokemon who baits the moves we wanted to bait, and then turn 2. Well, I mean, we could take Fake Out on that first turn from that, and then turn 2, Staraptor would kill Scrafty. We would bait a killing move from Bruxish into the other slot, and it would be a Mon, and I would be Staraptor would be across from Scrafty. They would bait in Gothitelle. The Mon, if we have a Protect Mon, well, that's the problem, I guess, right? Because if they bait a KO from Bruxish, then they will die to Bruxish the turn after. My grandmother told me that I shouldn't name my future kid Anakin Lawrence because he'd get bullied. A little did she know that little guy would aura far more than Piccolo. She just doesn't get it. The old folks these days don't get it. They don't know what an aura farm is. They don't even know what a farm is anymore. Whack as hell. Oh, can Meganium one-shot? Is Meganium our peace of mind here? Bonus kid. That's a range that doesn't always happen. But Meganium seems pretty damn good here. Just like across the board. I think the problem just still becomes this 1v1 against Gothitelle, right? Because they can't win fast enough. Pre-frozen Staraptor? Bulk up, Fake Out? Encore? Oh, if we... Well, do we have anyone that has Encore? I mean, Wellard can learn it. But I think we have no scales, right? Bulk up, Fake Out. Bulk up, Fake Out is an interesting combo. Pre-frozen Staraptor. See, you're thinking way outside the box. I need to be there with you. Bulk up. Baiting bulk up from Bruxish. So Meganium's not faster than Bruxish. Baiting bulk up from Bruxish. I wish this Meganium could do a little bit more over the top. Mason, I'm going to choose to ignore that. Waylon really doesn't like this guy, but can sit in request. Yeah, I think my biggest qualm is like setting up a 2v1 against Gothitelle that doesn't make me want to pull my hair out. Yeah. I mean, like, Meganium seems solid. It outspeeds it. It can heal up. We'd probably want a Lumberry for it. What does say Meganium kill someone? allegedly, and brings in a bait. Gaining one bait in, that's outspeeds but doesn't get but gets out damage. Outspeeds and gets out damage. So they would bait in Gothitelle. State sanctioned napped. All right, enjoy your nap, Moo Man. Also scares me that we wouldn't know if that kills. Who? I feel like a handful of people gotta own Scrafty, right? Does my bad bird own Scrafty? My bad bird does well enough against it. Oh, fucking hell, dude. I got you. As you're laying down to sleep. I don't think we'll be popping off for a very long time. I think this will be... It may just be this fight today, honestly. This thing looks like a fucking nightmare. Shoutouts to me from last week being like, oh, I'll leave this for Scott this week. Asshole. If we kill Bruxus, we can waste turns with Gothitelle with Fake Out. But of course we need Mons who can click Fake Out in front of Gothitelle, which is scary because Psychic type. Yeah. Okay. Monday Mars is not like Friday Mars very much. I can imagine. If Staraptor... So what if Staraptor kills... Well, if Staraptor chains 2, the problem still exists that Staraptor's in here against Bisharp. Yeah, see, I guess the fight is designed like this, obviously. But it's like... If you... The Pokemon that is good for killing Bisharp... The mons that are good for killing Bisharp don't really like killing Gothitelle. Like, I think what you really want is Gothitelle coming in last. But how the fuck do you... Well, that means you'd have to have both KOs. You'd have to kill both of the other two mons on the turn before it comes in. And then you would need those two mons to be good against Gothitelle. Oh, fucking hell. And then you have to worry about this clicking bulk up and getting set up. So what's a perfect world, right? World peace. Shadow Tag makes this so much more difficult, man. Oh yeah, having Fake Out, it makes it extra mean. I agree. Yeah, if you really need that turn after to clean some shit up. And again, our fatal flaw, we don't have any mons who like taking close combat. I mean, I guess Weezing doesn't hate it now, right? Weezing shows getting fast killed by Psychic, so that's a no-go on that front. God, I wish we had a Dark type too. Fuck, that'd be so sick here. Okay. Tailwind, I don't think really helps us. Actually, does... God, Gothitelle kind of looks racist. They were like, Jinx wasn't enough. We need to do more. Conk doesn't have a way to... Hidden Power Fairy, you are thinking with portals. No. Fairy Knight is Hidden Power Dark, but we can't give up one slot. Conk is Hidden Power Bug. Raptor is Hidden Power Bug. I ain't gonna do jack shit. Priest against Hidden Power Dragon, beautiful. Not much. How about you? Did they really have... It's just hidden power for a new type. What do you mean, so boring? What is concept you know with type you don't know? Could we do any Tailwind shenanigans? Conk can't. Does Conk get Thunder Punch? What do you mean? Does get Thunder Punch. Is IV based? I imagine they changed it? Question mark. That can kill. I don't know how it is. And that's why they got rid of it. The real beautiful thing would be if Conk could... Conk doesn't have any moves that would be great against Gothitelle. It doesn't? Don't ever question me again. Respect. Respect, don't worry. It does look like Conk could kind of go... Conk with Tailwind could kind of go hard. But then would just die the Gothitelle. Why doesn't Conk get Shadow Punch? Why doesn't this busted Pokemon get even more busted? Or just literally Facade? Oh no, don't you dare fucking tell me that if I hit a Silk Scarf, I could kill this guy with Facade. I should have grabbed the Silk Scarf! I mean, yes, it could fake it out, but... fuck, this would be such a cool line, too. Imagine, though. But, I mean, yeah, what would our moveset even be? I mean, wait, does Facade also take care of this guy? With Tailwind, outspeed one taps. Doesn't kill this guy. Outspeed one taps. Doesn't outspeed one tap. Muscle Band. Well, Muscle Band would show outspeed one tap. Oh, man. Should I really go grab this? Should I get the Silk Scarf? There's no way to go get my silk scarf because I left it on. You don't get to go back to Doofer until you have to get surf, right? Once lost 3 months here because of the striking state of Bruxus with Hound Doom found play, and then the same turn I swapped in the guard very traced intimidate. Oh my god. That sucks. You think, but how? You feel like you have to be able to, right? Because I think, one, this line would work and would be cool as hell. Because it traces it? Well, we've checked in it. It doesn't look like he's in either spot. Gen 10 mechanics. Unless there's like someone I have to talk to for some shit. Because where would he technically be last, right? He should be on the beaches. Our homie should be on the beaches. So watch me schmoove. Doesn't proc normally. Yeah, dude. I know so little about base Pokemon, man. My knowledge is so limited to Nuzlocke. After changing the Mach Bite to get the Icy one TM. Let's check. Also, great time. Maybe there probably is just like someone I need to talk to, right? Because Lil Bro ain't here. And Lil Bro's not at his house. Yeah. Let's see. Not being negative, figure out the mood. Nah, I don't think you are, don't worry. I can't fit. I feel the same way about Pokedoku, where it's just like, you have to do it before. Oh, okay. Yeah. Grab Mach, go back to nice. He just disappears after Norman. So that is just, he's just gone. Don't competitive post Watson, you have to use Acrobike and their strength once you get back to Old Dad before fighting Norman. That's so stupid. Damn, that sucks. I did not know about that either. I am learning today about reflect and double battles in this moment. Is there anyone else? I can't imagine there's anyone else who does this ludicrous amount of damage. Nah. Yeah. There's just so much shit going on in VGC, man. It's hard to keep track. I'm so tempted to just say fuck it and grab it. Whatever. Pokemon is single battles. Yeah, it's so wild that Nintendo doesn't have any, like... I mean, I guess there's probably the ladder in the game, but there's no, like, official 6v6 format. They literally have people who will do the work for free to set up the tiers and all that shit, but no. But Gothitelle would need to see a fast kill to want to bring that in. Well, here's a question. So say we do this, right? Well, we need to like tail in and then swap out another turn. We need to bring this guy in on like a bait. This is even without burn, right? Yeah. Showdown is somehow worse than the regular games. What do you mean? Like, I feel like that makes it so much easier to like play competitively. Yeah. And Pokemon sucks when you only consider its official stuff. 1,000,000% agree. What up, Munch? How you doing, big dog? You can't even play real rule sets. What do you mean by real? Do we go like conk? We set up Tailwind turn 1, swap something on the right side, bring in conk on the Staraptor slot, baiting nothing turn 2. Conk kills. On turn 3, if Tailwind kills this guy. Oh, well then conk would bait in Gothitelle, and then they'd be fucked. Yeah. Just regular clean Pokemon. The final gym leader who's 3 and they aren't one involved. Yeah, it's like some stuff like that. You're like, Game Freak, why? Oh. Well, what is a real rule set? I feel like they have real rule sets of like little cups built into the game, I guess. I feel like you're gonna get me. I think you're gonna get me fucking fired up. My usual every couple of weeks rant about how if Game Freaks just hired the people who made these Pokemon mods, they would have everybody be happy. Like literally, they have exactly what they need. It already exists in the world. Just package up an official product, give it to the people. And you have willing fans. I mean, they're doing the thing. Oh, yeah. Is it LRXC who does the streams? Yeah. This is LRXC, I think, is like half the reason I got into playing Emerald Kaizo. I think I got like recommended his streams. Yeah. I got recommended his streams and then got like hooked into Pokemon shit. And then I think this is my gateway drug to Emerald Kaizo. What do you mean? That exactly isn't. Isn't that exactly so? Yeah, no. Like literally release them in an official capacity. Like Nintendo could be like, "Hey, Sinister Hooded Figure, like you've made a great game. We're gonna call this Pokemon Giga Scary game." And then do that. Battle Factory is implemented in the main game, or isn't it? Yeah, Battle Factory is in Emerald base game. Like those people are that streamer I just brought up is playing like base Emerald Factory. But it gets just so difficult at that level. People haven't been streaked that time. Yeah, like literally release an Emerald Kaizo card, release a run and bun card. Like there is obviously from all these people playing them, there is a market for it. Or even like put Nuzlocking right into the game. Like, have it in the base game. Have a way to Nuzlocke. Like, people want this shit. But the only problem is Nintendo's going to make money regardless of what they do. If they printed run and bun cards and charged $100 for them, people would buy them. But they can just do the same sloppy bullshit, design 30 cool more Pokemon, put 70 more filler Pokemon in there, put out another generation, and it's going to be the best-selling Pokemon game of all time. They don't have to do anything else. They don't have to innovate. Yeah. So they're able to fight. Exactly. They have the knowledge. They could do this. Kind of like Eldering. Granted, they didn't use the creators who came up with mod for multiplayer. Like, yeah. Yeah. take inspiration from the modders. Yeah, literally, I mean, it would be, I feel like, fair and honest to give the people who gave the games money, right? Or came up with that shit. Yeah. Nobody's going to buy a Run and Bun card? Absolutely not. So many people would buy. Imagine they do a retro release Crystal Kaizo cartridge. Nintendo makes it look like the old game. It runs on a Game Boy Advance and allows you to transfer your Pokemon up to later generations. People would buy that just to have it on their shelf and look at it. People will buy anything Pokemon branded. Yeah. People will buy Pokemon branded shit. Yeah, kind of like Elden Ring. Yeah, I think it would be so much cooler if they just like brought the modders onto the team, or like allowed them, even just like making a challenging mode, or maybe like doing something that gives a bone to this whole community of people playing. Run and Bun isn't good. I forgot, Tamori. You're telling me Blue Kaizo is better than Run and Bun? You've had some hot takes, but that might be the hottest. I don't think Blue Kaizo seems like a fun game for anyone. Can anyone kill one-tap either of these mons through Intimidate? Guaranteed. Hard the mark to the masses? Yeah. And have a huge starter. Blue Kaizo is amazing? You're telling me the game where you have to take every step perfectly through the Safari Zone is a perfect game? Is a great game? Everyone who's beaten Blue Kaizo loves it. So, like, there's 5 people who really love that game. It seems just like painful for painful's sake is what it seems like. Maybe I'm uncultured. Dude, yeah, if Kai Cenat played Emerald Kaizo, it'd be over. My job would be taken. My lack of job. Yeah. Yeah. More than 5 people. Oh, okay, sorry, 6. Now I'm being obtuse. We do need to figure out a way to fucking kill this Scrafty. Can we just cheat in our Alolan Muck early? Or Galarian Muck early? How long would it take Meganium to kill Gothitelle? With a Miracle Seed? 3 turns? And that would be not getting Hypnosis, getting slept? Yeah. I feel like Blue Kaizo just doesn't have the... I feel like Blue Kaizo just doesn't have the gumption that Emerald Kaizo or... I guess Kaizo Coliseum really is kind of put to the wayside too. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, yeah. Obviously, like, it's a little hyperbolic. Even though I do think people would buy Emerald Kaizo in a cart. Like, it would be a good selling Pokemon game. It would be a Pokemon game, so people would buy it. Like, straight up. Like, they could put Run and Bun on a card and people would buy it. People would be really fucking frustrated, but people would buy it. But I agree that what at the core of it is we want a good Pokemon game. And it's frustrating not because no one has created. There is a million good created Pokemon games that you can download right now and play. Yeah. Yeah. And I had Aveston probably runs a few times and still a niche viewership. I feel like coming from a person who... Actually, here's a good question that I should think about. Is Pokemon Challenge game streams more or less popular than Melee? Actually, let's just literally... I would say probably Pokemon, just because it exists in the Pokemon universe, which I think is larger. So let's say Nuzlocke. Let's mute this shit. And there is that race going on right now, right? So that helps a little bit. And then Melee. Okay, we're not going to get Super Smash with his melee. Okay, yeah, so Pokemon is... I guess that's why, for me, it also feels like going to a larger community, because the biggest one I've known is the melee community. Yeah. Trios or Bears, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're doing a... It's a good time to be Nuzlocking. They're doing a, like, coaching on... I forget what it is. I think it's a modded version of Fire Red. Dude, honestly... I don't want to say it, but I think Run and Bun, I'm kind of getting a little sick of Run and Bun. It's just so fucking hard, dude. It's not that I don't want to be challenged, it's that I don't want to spend 4 hours in a calc. Yeah. The decisions fall on them, absolutely. Yeah. Or, dude, if they made a randomizer mode, if they put a randomizer in a base Pokemon cart, people would love that shit. I've been honest, Run and Bun has been the most nerdy niche I got myself into, and that says something. Yeah. I think, actually, seeing those search numbers, I would venture to guess that the Run and Bud community, do you think the Run and Bud community just by itself is larger than the Melee community? I feel like those are like comparing oranges and apples, because there's a lot of like local scenes that are really niche that stick together, whereas the Run and Bun scene is like both more connected and more segmented. I mean, not fun in any way. Yeah. It's fun sometimes. I just feel like some fights, the challenge is just too challenging. Or I think what stresses me out about it is that, let me see if I can word this correctly. In other games that kind of require you to ball in fights, it doesn't feel as bad because, one, getting back to the point where you can ball requires more, the path to it feels more natural, like say Crystal Kaizo, something like that. I don't know. It just feels worse to ball in this game because fights take so long, and then like losing progress hurts so much more, you know? There's no hype shit happening. Yeah. Yeah, the hype shit usually happening in Run and Bun is like someone has chosen a line that is a 1 in 10 to win instead of a 1 in 11 to win. Yeah. Yeah. It's even less fun to play. I don't know what I'd play. I might, honestly, once this run dies, I might play something else to, like, take a break. But I don't know what it would be, though. Run and Bun, it has me back and forth, but I think it's stressing me out, honestly. Like, I feel stressed out planning for fights because I don't want to lose. I think playing this game, I'm more afraid of losing than I am excited for winning, you know? I don't think riskless Elite Fours aren't uninteresting. When you're at to the end of the game, of course. Like, that's the same reason I think why this game is stressful, because once you're so far deep, once you're, like, past Winona, if you lose, or say you're past, like, I don't know, Tate and Liza's gym, that enormous split, like, you want to make sure every fight is airtight, because if you lose, it's just so crushing. Yeah. I think what is annoying is fights like this, where we've been talking a bunch about a bunch of random shit instead, but I feel like there's sometimes 6-hour calc sessions where you make zero progress, where it just looks like it's impossible, and that doesn't feel as fun. Like, if you're making slow, gradual process, it would feel a little bit better. Like, what do we want to do here? It's always questioning if it's not, you're not invested enough. That's fair. How would having Tailwind up help? Does Miracle Seed Meganium bait in... Miracle Seed Meganium does bait in Bisharp. It's like finding a proof to some math theorem. Honestly, agree. Like, the payoff of finally finding the line that works is really great. But sometimes the cost of getting there feels too much like math homework. The numbers and rolls alongside the stream. What you mean, Munch? That would be cool if there was something like built into the game that like after the roll happened, like you could see like something that would make it more understandable or more like easily click to people. Be like, you'd see the roll happen and you'd be like, okay, like this was risky. That's why I try to, as much as I can, like set the stakes for a turn. I feel like I do that a lot where it's like, okay, it's this odds for this to happen. This is kind of what we're saying. But I feel like it can be harder for the viewer if you don't know. Yeah. Let's just rip this into Bruxish. It's a slow kill. We'd want a Mon that shows 2 fast kills. Yeah, Miracle Seed shows outspeed, out damages. Shows outspeed but gets out damaged by this guy. Ooh, but they're baiting knockoff from Bisharp. Yeah. That actually might not be the move with Miracle Seed. Because this team was shit. We don't outspeed and out damage with this guy with that, so that's not the move. Yeah. So, Tamor, you like want people to win with bad teams? Like, I feel like that feels more like gambling than the thing that I think both Swizz and I enjoy out of this. Is like, I treat it like a puzzle game, not like a RPG where you're fishing for rolls. Which is, I guess, what sort of Peachal is doing with the Calculus Gauntlet right now, is trying to get more in touch with that, like, closer to the game and less a calc simulator, you know? No, I don't want people to win with bad teams. I don't know what you want, Tomori. Yeah, tell me. Try to give me a little bit more. I want people to try their best. So you're saying run and bun is the problem because the game isn't hard? You're saying run and bun isn't hard enough? You want people to try their best, but you get mad when people have riskless... okay, I see what you're saying. So I see how those two thoughts stick together. So you want people to have not riskless lines. So you want a game that requires them to put them into like a corner where they have to risk something. But I don't know. I think the whole point of it for me is it's a puzzle to solve. If I wanted to gamble, I'd play TFT. And that's why I do play TFT. Does not facilitate the best viewer experience. Yeah, I imagine for someone like Small N who's playing it for a larger audience, the viewership probably drops when he's playing Run and Bun. Like, I would not be surprised at all with the viewership going down when he's playing Run and Bun, because it's not a very easy thing to just jump in and be like, okay, what the fuck's going on? There's things you can do to help, which I think having like the team up here and having like the damaging rolls and as much information as possible without being overload helps, but it's still hard. Yeah. So you think some of the balling is lost in Run and Bun? I think that's what I like about Run and Bun, but I am also learning to hate about Run and Bun that, like, there is, with the box we have, there's probably a pretty good, safe line, but it's going to take fucking forever to find it out. Crystal Kaizo is just requires so much balling. I want less balling than Crystal Kaizo, but more balling than Run and Bun. You know? Because Crystal Kaizo, especially on Elite Four Round 1 and 2, is so much balling that you could, like, play perfectly or play optimally all the way up to it, and then you just get, after, like, 6 months, you get fucked and you lose. Yeah. Yeah. You would want it to be less balling? You want Run and Bun to be less balling? How much less balling could there be? Fuck, man. Dude, this is just making me want to ball in this fight. I want to go play Radical Red. Fuck it. Yeah. I mean, it took me like that is not true that takes a day and a half. Brother, you have to understand that you are an anomaly with how fast you play the game. Okay, here's my Elite Four Round 2, January 12th. September 27th. September, October, November, December, January. Took me 5 months to beat the game. You're round 1 and 10. You have to understand you're an anomaly. I may play slow, but you play ridiculously fast. You have to understand that you are an absolute fucking anomaly with the speed at which you play. You play. I can't be the only one that thinks you play insanely fast. I still am like so fucking perplexed by this fight, man. When in doubt, throw in for an ape at it. Easier to keep track to run from a spectator's POV. Yeah. Yeah, like, Munch, I understand that too, of like, it sucks for, what was I thinking is a good analogy? Oh, like when I was watching Critical Role sucked because it's like every week you have 5 hours, sometimes it feels like 5 hours of homework. It's like too much content. Like, I can understand watching a Run and Bun streamer is a lot, it feels like a homework sometimes because you're like, okay, what happened with the run? That's why I think like the Peach Out Daily, something like that is really nice, where you can like still keep up with the run, but not keep up with, would have to watch all this shit. Yeah. And the fact that it can really suck that you miss one stream and then you're back in the truck and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? Is this going to be maybe a Pidgeot? How does Pidgeot like the rest of these guys? You don't do shit to this guy. Can Pidgeot learn any moves that are good? Not yet. You don't have like a fun hidden power or something too. Electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Peach, although his breakdown and commentary over the course of runs over made me understand what ESO, yeah. You don't care for people bringing new mons for content. Yeah, I don't understand that desire to bring new mons just to be like, I'm bringing a new mon. Just pick the team that's best. Yeah. That's sort of what I'm trying to get closer to much. It's hard to find a middle ground where it's like, for the basic Pokemon knowledge people, you can make it feel like it makes sense and set the stakes. For people who know challenge games a little bit more, set the stakes. Like find a middle ground that isn't boring or incomprehensible for everybody. Yeah. Away from feeling mentally exhausted. Yeah, it does make your brain tick. I can say many things about this game, but it does make you think. Yeah. And that shit sucks. Nothing against him, but that mon is not good. What, just bringing it for content? But it does seem odd in a game, especially like Crystal Kaiser, where the margins seem so tight for an only 4 that you'd be able to bring something like that. Yeah. Okay, now I just want to find a fucking line here, man. Well, Tamori, you expect me to have this conversation with y'all? You're gonna have me to have this conversation with y'all and come up with a line for a double battle that is fucking challenging? You're asking for too much of me. He knew he was risking a shit ton more. Yeah, I don't know why you would do that then. Like, okay, swag strats, okay, but what if you lose? Yeah, I think that's kind of dumb to do that. Yeah. Okay. I don't know and I don't care. It's a more moment. I do think Meganium is going to be a key piece of this fight. However, I don't understand. I don't know who we want next to. I mean, we could, like, Poison Powder Scrafty, but then I think that's just, like, a waste of time, maybe, because we also can miss the range on Bruxus. I think we're, like, likely to miss the range on Bruxus. And it's faster than us. Do not see how this is hard. So there's a Shadow Tag Mokemon in the back. So depending on what order you kill them in, the 2 mons that you're gonna have in are trapped. They lead with an Intimidator, so you can't just lead with something that physically damages it. You'd have to switch out for the turn after, as well as it leads with a Pokemon with Dazzling, which means you can't fake out it. You can't use any priority moves on either of the Pokemon. Yeah. Where's the easy line here? Okay, tell me what the line is. My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ. You're coming from the fucking Crystal Kaizo mindset. It does give you Protect. Okay, so then... Okay, say we bait 2 KOs, we Protect with Kingler turn 1, and then then Gothitel's going to see a fast kill and come in, and now Kingler's trapped in. It can't protect 2 turns in a row. Kingler's fucking dead. Well, you're saying it's easy. If it's so easy, what's the plan? You can't say, oh, this is easy, and then be like, and I'm telling you, this is all the reasons why it's difficult, and you're like, what do you mean? He has 4 Pokemon. You're doing the fucking Patrick with the wallet meme. This is your challenging line, right? Yeah. But I don't know who that is. Never even seen a Bruxus before, I swear to God. Bruxus is ugly. We should win because we are not ugly. Time to pack it up and play League of Legends. 8.5 out of 10 rage bait. Yeah, I've gotten used to Skelly's rage bait, but Tamori's is a whole new breed for me. Okay. We can't really like incapacitate Gothitelle. I mean, like the perfect, I think 2v1 here is like these two. How does Tugnammar feel about Bruxish? Problem? Question mark? Yeah, game easy, Nuzlocke are bad. True. Munch keeping me honest out here. What if we had a Pokemon that... What if we bait it close combat and killed Scrafty? We just click Rock Slide on Conk a bunch of times. I mean, Hammer Arm would kill. They would bait Fake Out this way, most likely. Ah, man. I wish we could do this cool Tailwind Facade strat. I mean, if we could bring in a Mon that... Do we have something that's slower in Tailwind than Gothitelle? I don't think that would exist. Or we'd need to bring in like a Fake Out Mon the exact turn. But then what would we be doing with the other Pokemon, right? And if we have to use Hammer Arm to kill this guy, that doesn't really work out. Game easy does look bad, that's generally how it goes. I just don't like to say it sometimes. This fucking guy. Okay, let's think. Ape does well here. If we have Bruxus out of the picture, we can Fake Out. Okay, what would be a line that would allow us to have Gothitelle in last? Well, so how does if we come in on a Fake Out, do we get the speed boost from Steadfast? Even if we're like, wouldn't be able to attack that turn, do we still get, I imagine we still get the boost, right? Just the repack to evade being Rise series, yeah. Yeah, Rage Bait is something. Okay, now I'm trying to figure this shit out, actually. Yeah, tomorrow. I don't think Sweeze is saying that you were doing that. I think that's actually, yeah, not to say that's what happened here. I think as in a concept in general, yeah, Rage Bait is sometimes used as a, can't you just kill Bruxus, then Gothitelle, and then Scrafty and Bisharp? We could if we had something that killed Gothitelle easily. And isn't worried about Scrafty. We would need to have something that easily kills, like if we were going to do something like that where we kill Gothitelle second. We need to be able to kill it with... Could we, like, Miracle Leaf, Bruxish turn 1, Protect Bait, turn 2, swap and... we're not faster than Bruxish. But then we'd still need to be able to kill Gothitelle with 3. Yeah. Yeah. No. I was actually considering your genuine thoughts. My apologies for taking you seriously. Okay, let's look at Mons who can kill Gothitelle in 2 turns. It has a Citrus Berry too. So that really doesn't, that kind of takes the wind out of our sail. You know, probably would have been great here. Don Fan. Yeah, I think really the trick has to be bringing Gothitelle last. But that, again, we have to, like... I don't think killing Scrafty in the same turn is the worst thing in the world. Because what if we go, like... What if we do go, like, Poison... Well, Poison Powder could also miss, too. Because with... I mean, with a Miracle Seed, we're likely to hit this range. And then... But with the Miracle Seed, we bait in... No, Miracle Seed, we bait in Bisharp. Okay. Do you have a Lumberry as well? You have a Citrus. Because we'd kill this. We'd have to be across from Brux, so they'd have to be in slot 2. Scrabby's slower than Scrafty. That's good. And is, of course, slower than Bruxus. Are they slower than Bisharp? Can we bait fast kills from all these Mons and bait exclusively Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch knockoff is overlapping ranges. Okay. This would be if we have no item. What if we have an item? It would always be knock. Well, let's see how low we would be. For Brux the kill, we'd be at 42, which this would bait. This would be a collection of moves. Yeah. Let's knock off foul play with no item. Well, we'd have to be 37 to guaranteed beta damage. Unless we have an item, then we'd have to be 51. So 42 is the lowest one. It would be sometimes Sucker Punch here. Doesn't have to see slow kill on Bruxus. Scrafty sees slow kill on who? On its own Pokemon? So it'd be like Protect turn 1. Then it'd be seeing kill moves here. Can you guys take random move? Well, you're not baiting... That's the problem. Baiting Foul Play Close Combat seems like a painful combo to take. I mean, Weezing should be able to take like everything in the bait. Ironhead. No, you can't make the attack yourself. That would be funny as fuck though. How much do you do? Don't think I bait Foul Play. You're right. Well, I guess this depends on how low we have to be the bait guaranteed. 42. It looks like sometimes we still bait Foul Play though. I think so. The super fucking annoying thing here is that if we go Miracle Seed, we can bait in Bishop first. Well, I guess maybe we could have whatever Mon comes in. Nah, because Kingler would just bait. We would need a Mon that baits in Bisharp, but not Gothitelle. And that margin, that would make the swing turn 1 even scarier. Iron Head, knock off Sucker Punch. That's a small speed margin to fit in. Fucking hell, dude. Now that feels like Rage Bait. We have... How many Shell Armor Mons do we have? Just that guy. Double Intimidate lead. Outspeed out damages. Slower but out damages. But you see slow kill here. But I guess if Scrafty saw a fast kill somewhere, it'd want to worry about this. That is Emerald Geyser, yeah. Killing with wild charges, sketchy as fuck. Okay, so slow kill for fast kill. It'll always click that. So if we went like Togedemaru Muscle Band would kill Bruxish, we'd go down to... Yeah, the real problem is just this range against Goth. Like, honestly, really, if we had the Silk Scarf with Facade, we'd have a line here. I think we'd definitely have a line if we had a Silk Scarf and Facade. Because we could get Tailwind up and we could win the fight. I mean, killing this with Hammer Arm is a little sketchy, but I think the point gets across. Brother, no one is missing that range. That's a 50-50. I think you just fundamentally play these games different than I do. Yeah. But then also we'd have to have like a fast fake out. Okay, so how would we have to do this? Okay, so turn 1 fake out. I mean, what is if we set up Tailwind in front of this guy, what are they clicking? Are we dead to crit close combat? Sometimes on this side. Conk is... I mean, like, is there ever... Well, we have to... We need to be wary of Intimidate, so we can't even just swing with that. Yeah. 9 out of 16. It is basically a coin flip. Okay. How many turns to Tailwind would we need? Plus, we need to be burned, so it'd be taking burn chip damage that entire time, which is a little scary. We can't hammer arm to kill this because it will slow us down for the tailwind here. I know we can kill this with Thunder Punch. This would be Muscle Band. Thunder Punch. Okay. Or actually, can we heal this with Facade? Yeah, so it'd be, we come in, we click Facade, we'd kill this, they would show Outspeed and KO, Outspeed and KO. What's Sucker Punch priority? I assume higher than, oh no! +1, Mach Punch. Yeah, so if that guy, they wouldn't come in here, but yeah, because they show both of these Outspeed one tapping. So it'd bring in this guy. They'd maybe be clicking Fake Out. It would depend on the Pokemon next to it. We would need to, could we bring in Krabby? Bring in Kingler. But then you taking like Foul Play. I guess you really don't take much of anything from Scrafty. They'd be faster. They could help pick it up. We could hammer on this guy too. Tamori, we had the Silk Scarf is trapped in Dewford. We talked about this earlier. We can't get back to it because there's no way to get back to Dewford. If you don't pick it up before you beat Norman or earlier on in the game, you cannot get it. Yeah. All right. Thanks for topping in, Squeeze. Go here. And then what would be like, could we bait Fake Out? What would you want? Probably Crunch, because Liquidation could have the defense drop. Fuck. Because we'd need, like, turn this up Tailwind. Unless there's someone who, like, murks this guy and... Nah, because then we'd have to be wary of Fake Out. There's not someone who, like, murks this guy -1 and isn't worried about Fake Out. I mean, we could do that, right? Fuck, I'm getting tempted to just ball, and I hate that. So what happens if... So this is going to be -1. This will be -1. This will be -1 attack, but I don't think that... I guess it does matter. Embrace the killer instinct. So yeah, what if we led with... Staraptor. We need to make sure Meganium is across from Bruxus, because Meganium with a Miracle Seed baits in. Meganium with a Miracle Seed baits in Bisharp instead. Oh, you actually ended up getting goats? That's sick. That's such a cooler way to do it. Outspeed out damage. Outspeed gets out damage. It's free. So wait, no, so that would need to be in slot 2. So turn 1. Tailwind. Plus Energy Ball. I mean, we could get faked out. If we do get faked out. Well, what if Staraptor gets faked out? Staraptor gets faked out, then, I mean, they're still faster, and these baits are still going to happen regardless if Tailwind's up or not. Right. So we don't even really need Staraptor to Tailwind. We could go into someone else. We could set that shit up later. You could bait 2 fast kills, rip this. We just need the bait in. Well, I mean, Staraptor is probably the guy to bait what we want to bait, right? And we could guarantee that they're not going to get faked out. Yeah, because Staraptor shows... Well, we're doing based on Meganium, so it really doesn't fucking matter who's in the slot. Right? Free. Oh, you got him for free, too? That's sick. I thought you were saying it is free. See, Cycling Road Rival, I stay on a turtle run and no answer for chicken. Now I'm running aim and just be Watson with 1 sec. Yeah. Embrace the ape. And Jibral, we kill Bruxish. Then they're gonna bait in free goats. Yeah, LeBron went down to Skelly to cut his yarn. Very generous of him. Do we have a faster mon who could bait this always being fake out? Something that is faster than Scrafty. But then it would just be random move from Brux. LeBron is not the GOAT. Well, who's the GOAT? Anyone dead at high health to Bisharp moves? Watts has ruined my mid game. I had the fish. Ooh, that sucks though. Curry, Stephon Curry, Chef Curry. We bait fake out plus random move. I mean, there's probably a mon who doesn't like mind taking like fucking close combat or something here. Yeah, that is, I guess, yeah, if you hit, also if you hit, what was it? Victory Bell, feels like a really bad hit to get there. How was your shell? Like, what's your deaths looking at? Well, I guess if you wiped it, doesn't really matter as much, right? Well, I guess we could do this with Crab, right? Crab protects. Baits 2 random moves. What is the lowest they need to be to bait 2 fast KOs? What's up, Jordan? 42. We're circling back to the same fucking shit we started with. Only death is Victory Bell. Damn, that sucks to lose a run. 1 death. Pre-CCR. 42. Cool. You have wake up move. Who else beats the shit out of Bisharp? Knockoff scares me, but I mean, we've played a game without Miracle Seed before. So, what's another one? I've got Super Ball pilled, unfortunately. At 42 HP, we are baiting Sucker Punch, Knockoff. I guess it depends on if we have an item. If we have a no item, it's very low odds for Knockoff, which I think we'd probably prefer. Same thing here. Yeah. So it'd be like CC Foul Play. Yeah. Deathless run past Watson, a really good rival team, and the rival sent out the wrong starter, so I reset. What do you mean the rival sent out the wrong starter? to king swaps to king lure would swap to, this would be sucker punch or very low odds knockoff. Hopefully sucker punch so we take no damage. Yeah. I had to retire and he set up. Huh? How did that happen? I don't know how that would happen. Oh, this thing is Defiant, so we really can't bring in Staraptor here. Oh, Runner won. Runner is now the 3-time champ. Yeah. Another bad comp. Number 1 hater. We could go into Conk. Maybe we want to bring Conk later. Maybe he'll play a different game now. Doubt it! I wish I could protect with Conk. Do you not really give a shit about random move here? I mean, close combat would hurt. Maybe give it a few turns, right? Because we have a bunch of move slots here, right? Like, as long as we could reasonably bait KOs. Yeah. Right, maybe we could just Mach Punch to kill this, but then it's like we are deathly afraid of that guy. Oh, I see. That makes sense how that would get all fucky. What if we go into Infernape here, right? Infernape can take effectively random move from all these guys. It could be Sucker Punch as well. We'd have a free turn the Fake Out potentially. Or maybe we do just want to lead with Staraptor so we can have Tailwind up. It's like Staraptor versus this gang isn't the worst in the world. Yeah. Well, yeah, of course the rivals team is different based on the starter you choose. That's a thing. It's the dawn of time. What do you mean? Of course it's that way. Weezing also really doesn't give a shit about this guy either. Yeah. I mean, we can go Kingler into Weezing, and then... Yeah, I think the sketchy thing becomes with this Bisharp is them knocking off the Miracle Seed. Because we'd ideally want to kill this Bisharp ASAP. Is a opportunity to go into Infernape. But if we go into Infernape here, we take random move and then I guess we could Fake Out. This would always Sucker Punch Infernape, right? But then Infernape's gonna be fucking dead too. Bullshit. Maybe we could use that to get Staraptor in. On the Meganium side. Then if we're using close combat to kill, that still doesn't feel great. I hate this fight so much. Dum bum ba dum. Yeah, what if we do lead? We get Staraptor screens up. They kill Bruxish turn 2. We bring in Conk on the Meganium slot. Because Konk's not going to be baiting. Well, I mean, this guy's going to be baiting moves either. Konk could be baiting knockoff. And Bruxish is dead. Mach Punch always kills there. But then if it's not Tailwind, we're afraid of that. Dude, I don't know. I just don't want to make a decision for this fight because every line seems risky as fuck. And then every line that isn't risky as fuck. Actually, no. Just every line that isn't risky as fuck just doesn't work. This game is giving me a conniption. Nah, I think Gonklitter is a silly but fun name. I don't mind Gonklitter. Bow, bow, bow. If we kill... We kill Bruxish before it gets to act. But that's going to do a fuck ton. Like, if that doesn't work... I mean, maybe we can waste a turn. What if we do like that? But then Fernape's taking something that isn't fake out. Because what if we go, like, Magical Leaf... Oh, maybe this is actually the line we want. We go Magical Leaf into Bruxish, turn 1, and then... how about we're slower than him, which sucks. We protect. Because this guy rips... Ah, but they're rating Psychic Fangs. Could we do something different? This puzzle sucks. Because we can get Ape in the turn that Bruxish dies, where Meganium is baiting in Gothitelle. Then we fast fake out it. Well, that's does... Let's actually run some numbers. 39 plus... Well... This is slower and it out damages. This is slower and it out damages. They lead Scrafty Bruxish. Yeah, because it's a true double. They lead the two at the front, yeah. So Energy Ball plus Fake Out. 17 plus, I guess it would be Overheat. 73, does that get there? That's the wrong. I mean, we could also hit it with another grass move, right? 39 plus 17 plus 73. That exactly. Oh, but the citrus. You could do that to Moria, and then how do you fight the fight after? How much does the citrus heal? Divided by 4, 32. Yeah, so I guess a combination of exactly Energy Ball. It needs to be a combination of exactly Energy Ball, Fake Out, Overheat, Energy Ball. No, there's just another fight after it. There's not a Porta PC in the game. What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you smoking? So it's like magical leaf. Magical leaf, magical leaf. Guarantee the turn we come in on. Crunch. No one's gonna pick crunch from Bruxus. I don't think we could sneak getting Tailwind up here, right? And we could try. I mean, these two aren't really afraid of those two. We're just Star Raptor bait. The two moves that Infernape wants the least. But I mean, hey, they're always, if Tailwind, once Tailwind is up, they're always, Meganium's always killing it before it moves. And they'd be baiting CC, which, Infernape, I can't say Infernape doesn't care about. How do you feel about a -1's BDF? But we need to fake out the other guy. I'm so tempted the ball, man. I really want to fucking ball, dude. I need to find the right way to ball. Just need to find a way to get the monkey in safely. We get Tailwind up. Why does this thing have Signal Beam? So that you can't easily use grass types for the rest of the fight. It does it's max damage to Meganium, which is kind of our problem here. Probably is good against Torterra, I would assume. We went into something like, let's be foul play and max damage. Well, it'll be fake out. It's always going to be fake out in the Star Raptor, right? And what Bruxus does is a big old question mark. Yeah, I believe that's always fake out in the Star Raptor. Ooh. Does Gothitelle get Thunder Punch? But then Thunder Punch wouldn't be good coverage for Torterra, which I imagine is probably more the forethought of the guy planning the game's mind. Does Tailwind the turn after? And then Tailwind the turn after, and then on the turn, so then Scrafty's basically doing question mark on, it'd be foul play or CC. Well, we'd be -1, right? So it's always going to be CC. You would always bait in this guy, yeah. Can you bait something that isn't CC? Huh. Yeah, that too, I guess. I guess instead of getting Tailwind up, and if we lead with this, what do you Infernape want the least here? Ah, but then they really don't take shit from this guy. That's kind of why we want Tailwind up. I mean, we could just get it, have it get faked out turn 1. We Magical Leaf. And then turn 2, we actually have a Tailwind. And oh, they have little tags next to it down here. Well, I feel like most of the time you can sort of know punch, physical. Why is Brooks just got to be so fast? Well, what if we bait that in instead, right? Not you having Miracle Seed, me having Miracle Seed. Oh, wait, that's it. Oh, that's it, right? Meganium needs to be across from Brux, right? Because Meganium with Miracle Seed, Physical Shadow Ball. Yeah. Like a pretzel. Yes. So what we're gonna do here is Miracle Seed is going to kill this. And we've been over this that I guess we would want to bait a slow kill here. Wait, why am I feel like I'm smoking crack again. I am smoking crack. Doesn't matter what move we bait with this. They're baiting too. Well, no, it would be baiting Fig Out. We'd have to kill Bruxus faster for that to work, but we don't do that. We have nothing that's going to kill it faster than it moves. So it'd be Kingler. King protects. We kill Bruxus. There's the Miracle Seed. It's going to bait in. Bisharp, clicking Sucker Punch, and... no, but then it's baiting close combat. That was the problem we ran into, right? And I don't think we can set up a HP level where they're safe. I mean, is there someone other than Meganium who can win the 1v1 who is a good pair for Gothitelle bullshit? I mean, Infernape really, besides close combat, which Weezing would not bait, Infernape really doesn't care about Scrafty. And if someone has any amount of chip on them, that would help. Same thing about Bisharp, right? Yeah. Owns the shit out of that guy. And this would always be Sucker Punch into Infernape that would do more if it got Defiant. It does suck that a lot of the mons we'd want to come in here. Or we could just try winning with... Will it fake out because it's seen dead? Well, that doesn't kill this, so this doesn't do that. Fucking hell, dude. I am twisted like the pretzel. They see a fast kill on this. Togedemaru with a muscle band. Togedemaru with a muscle band would... but it'd be -1, so that wouldn't work. We need to kill a turn first. Fuck, I hate this fight so much. They kill this thing, they'll bait him Bisharp. Bisharp will see fast kill with, we have to be at 42. Actually, that's not true. We would need to be either holding an item, which we'd be baiting knockoff and CC. Knockoff CC. Seems like a great fit for Wheezing. That would put them down lower, and then Wheezing would be baiting the Iron Head into that slot. Iron Head Foul Play. Imagine Infernape can take both of those. Obviously, we wouldn't want to see them getting doubled up. Yeah, Infernape wouldn't give a shit about that. Citrus can show kill against both of those. And then into the Meganium slot, they would be showing CC and knockoff. CC knockoff. Conk with no item. Then for our last swap, Conk would bait Iron Head. And we could go back into Meganium. Meganium shouldn't have taken any damage at this point. Conk baits Conk with no item. I don't think it actually matters. Yeah, the Conk we could actually give us Citrus. Conk would bait CC and are you dead to anything faster? Now Conk would bait CC and Iron Head. Which Meganium do you care about? CC would hurt. They are faster than Gothitelle, so they can get a synthesis back up. Is there any other Pokemon that would close this out safer? Because, yeah, I guess this depends if they are, like, sucker punching this guy. Because I feel like CC and, what would you say? CC Ironhead? Yeah. I mean... Pidgeot is faster. Maybe it is Pidgeot here. The Citrus. I think this is a bit of a ball moment. Fuck it, man. All this for one fuck-ass fight. I want to play the game. We're going to play the game. Okay. Fuck it. There's so much balling we've baked into this, but I'm sick and tired of playing scared. We've had a like an emotional revolution throughout this. We found a line that looks all right. Yeah. I think the line is we either we hit the shit we need to or we go next. Or we play fucking Kaizo Coliseum. And we have fun. Good thing we have the Shed Shell double coming up right up soon if we want another pain in the ass shit. Yeah. Ape, Wheezing, King, pre-damage the 42. And then Conk, Pidgey. I need to remember the pre-damage Kingler. And I think we need... No, we need Brux across from, so this needs to be the lead, which works. Set HP... Oh, HP needs to be capitalized. 42. Nobody has unused moves, right? Okay. Ah, man, oh man. What a fun game. Who's having fun? Let's hand out some citruses. Currently, Raku breaking me. Yeah. It's just particularly double battles. I think they get my fucking goat too, right? Where it's just like, fuck, it sucks. It absolutely is an abysmal experience. None Miracle, none Citrus, because there's so many factors and so much shit to keep track of. It is what it is, though. Okay, what do we need to keep in mind here? There's only been this double, yeah. I mean, we spent 3 days prepping for the first fight of Tate and Liza and losing. And I think before that, many doubles had scar me. Yeah. Pyro Tag, I feel like I definitely took a cop out to. That Pyro Tag just sucks because you can just get fucked if you, if your line isn't perfect, you just get fucked. Okay. Let's put this away. All right, gamers. I'm going to turn up game volume a little bit. It's time to lock in. It's time to lock in and get lucky. Anything else remaining? I do want to do a safe state before we go in case the bait's on the wrong side, because we need Meganium to be across from Bruxish. That should just be how it bees. All right. Cool. Yada yada. Attack. Meganium is -1 attack. This is going to be Protect from KO Crab, and this is going to be Energy Ball from Caleb, and hoping that it hits the range. We should see 2 moves left. That's a 1. That's a 2. We hit the range at least. That's good. Then this should be Bisharp coming in. Cool. We at least didn't fuck that up. Bisharp is going to see... Okay, what was the plan for this turn? I think this is... It sees 2 kills on the left-hand side. Crab is going to bait... Potentially, Sucker Punch would obviously be the best thing here for a KO Crab to bait. And definitely is baiting Foul Play, Close Combat. So I think KO Crab goes into Wheezing, and then if it is coming on, if they are attacking this side, it would be knockoff into Infernape, and then it should never, that would be the only move it ever click over here. Actually, I think, is this the turn we want to bring Infernape in? So this isn't always, oh, we are holding an item. Oh, so not, it's always knockoff from, very rarely Sucker Punch, it's knockoff, and yeah, so we can bring Infernape safely in. Yeah, so this is just, Infernape comes in. Cool. Sucker Punch, also as good, I guess. We save some health. Getting that CC'd is nice, too. -1 Spadef, -1 defense on Scrafty. So, what is going to be seen here is... So, let's go first with Bisharp. Bisharp is going to see... It failed Sucker Punch last turn, so I don't think it's likely to be Sucker Punching over here. This would be Iron Head left, although I believe because it knows Infernape can pick up a fast kill with Sky Uppercut, I believe this would always be Sucker Punch right, because it knows it can always kill it. And then Scrafty is going to see into Weezing. This would be... Weezing's not holding any item. This would be Foul Play left. Foul Play left, and then Foul Play left, and into Infernape. This would be CC right. So I think what we want to do, because it's going to be Sucker Punch right, likely it's just going to be Close Combat right, is the only thing we're kind of fearful of here. So Coffee, what could you do to swing? You know, Magic Coffee does too much damage. I mean, they would do a decent amount of chip to defense dropped Scrafty. Problem is, like, what swap you want to do the turn after, right? Does Pidgeot outspeed and one-tap Scrafty now that they are -1 Spadef? They do not one-shot, but with a little bit of chip they would. So I think, can anyone come in safely on Close Combat? I think Meganium wouldn't mind too much. Nor would Conk. I think this is Sludge Bomb here, and then Pitbull here. Pitbull or Meganium here. Maybe Meganium here because they can heal up. I'm going to see Sucker Punch right. Low kick. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see what they see. Scrafty is... I mean, hopefully Coffee is dead to shit now. 55. Alright. Weezing is not dead to anything from Scrafty. Is Not did anything from Bisharp. That is annoying. Wheezing is 71 speed. Let me do this way. Meganium is 94 speed. I'm just kind of, if Meganium is faster than both of these, which I think they are, Scrafty is 78. And Bisharp is, I mean, I guess we're afraid of knockoff. That was the whole reason we got into this whole hullabaloo. Bisharp is 88. So, if Bisharp is clicking a move left, it is... Sucker Punch or Iron Head? Sucker or Iron Head left. And then if Bisharp is clicking something right, it is always knock off low odds Iron Head. Say knock off. We are doing something. And then Scrafty, who is -1 defense and special defense, is seeing CC right and is seeing foul play left. So I think what I want to do is CC right, foul play left, CC right, foul play left. I think it's going to be Conk go on the left-hand slot, CC right, or foul play Iron Head. Maybe it's, I think it actually might be foul play Iron Head. Maybe Pidgeot left, Monkey right. What's coming right? Knockoff from Bisharp and CC. I guess CC does do a lot. Maybe it's Bird. It might be Pidgeot left and then Pitbull right. And then hopefully we have some more clear baits. Sucker Punch left would be cool. So that should be left. Foul play left as well. Okay. Now let's hope Puddin' Pop with that healing is baiting some things. The healing might kind of be funky. Alright. Let's see what everybody sees now. And I mean, Bird is faster and has Roost. And doesn't hate Gothitelle. So, and I imagine Bird can, with the defense drops, Bird can outspeed and one-tap Scrafty. It's just, are they afraid of Bisharp? Bisharp sees a kill sometimes with Iron Head. So this would be Iron Head left sometimes. KO. But then I know Conk with Mach Punch. AI doesn't know about priority moves killing them. It wouldn't click Sucker Punch into Pitbull because it knows. It wouldn't click Sucker Punch into Pitbull because it knows. What was I gonna say? It wouldn't click that into Pitbull because it knows Pitbull could click Mach Punch to kill it. Yeah. So it's Bisharp is clicking Iron Head either direction. And then Scrafty usually sees a kill with CC left and into Conk. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's always CC left. Always CC left for Scrafty. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? So do we have a mod who can take CC Ironhead left? I mean, maybe Meganium can, but they're not going to be happy about it, right? Well, here's the question. Can this... Goth, I don't think... Goth barely doesn't always OHKO Conk at full health. Because what we could do here... well, actually just... Gothitelle sees... Oh! Wait, yeah. I think we might have something funky here. Because Gothitelle probably sees a slow kill. Pudding is 1 health too high to always be seen dead to a slow kill from Gothitelle. But Pudding can kill Scrafty before it moves. Pitbull can kill Bisharp before it moves. Then we just have to... I think we can win... It would depend on the psychic rolls, right? But I think the move here is actually... Because... And then Conk is... I mean, Bisharp's never going to Sucker Punch. Nah, so what I think we're going to do is... I think this is Air Slash, and Air Slash is always going to kill Conk. I mean, it's always going to kill Scrafty. And Scrafty is -1 Spadef to 62. Yeah, so this is going to be Air Slash here, and then this is going to be Mach Punch that always kills over here. And this is from full without any other items. Yes. Okay. So, what's going to happen here is a little funky. What's going to happen here is a lot funky, actually. Okay. So what this should do, because Goth sees a... Doesn't see a kill on Pitbull Y1. Goth sees a slow KO on all except 1 roll of Psychic. So what we want to see here is... I'm going to click Roost, and we want to get hit back into being dead to Psychic again. And then into Gothitelle with Conk, both Ice Punch and... I guess this is singles damage Rock Slide. Ice Punch gives us the cheese out. So we should see Psychic left. And then what happens the turn after, we'll see. That's good, I think. Okay, so... Now we are at... Tomori, please, I say this in the kindest way possible. Shut the fuck up. Anyways. Pidgeot is usually dead to slow kill Psychic, so I think this is again going to be Roost here, and then Ice Punch again here. Yeah. So we again want to see Psychic left. Obviously, we're not going to know which direction it goes until it clicks. Cool. Now I think we're out of the range. Something didn't die, but something still could die. How much health is that? Great ruler save, great ruler, great rulers all around. It's like 55, perhaps? If we're being unsavory, we'll say 57, 58, yeah. So... Pidgeot does minimum 44 with Brave Bird. 44%. Pitbull is slower, but does minimum 12 with Mach Punch. I'm thinking this is probably... Ah, fuck. What's the air slash flinch chance? Because this shouldn't... Psychic doesn't see... So word range for Psychic never sees... Well, it's either going to be Psychic left or right. Or I guess it could be Hypnosis, too. 30%. So I think this is air slash Mach Punch. And I think if we get a flinch or a crit on anything, we're good. That's a good roll. Hypnosis. Okay, that's a little sketchy. Don't tell me this thing is gonna, like, fucking Hypnosis right. Okay. So I don't think Mach Punch kills here without a crit. I think we actually can never wake up in the first turn. That's 20%. So I think we go Ice Punch because Ice Punch always kills. Yeah, we go Ice Punch because it always kills. But if it's like Hypnosis right, then this gets a little funky, right? Okay, as long as we don't get crit, we're fine. What a stupid fucking fight. What a stupid fucking fight. This fight makes me want to slam my head into the wall. Maybe I should start doing hard drugs instead of playing this game. I swear to God. Be better on my heart. Jesus. I'm glad my conch is exactly as bulky as it is. Also, I know I keep on shit talking Pidgeot, but Pidgeot has been critical for winning the last, like, 3 fights. Dog shit game. Okay, let's keep playing the dog shit game. You're what? My God. Conkeldurr! I said Conkeldurr, not... Conkeldurr is the most cursed Pokemon of all time. Scyther, Talon, Tauros. A good fight. We lead and we kill it. How every fight should start. Ape clicks overheat. They kill. They go -2. Talonflame is slower in Okos, which is good. So it's going to be always Talonflame clicking acrobatics. We're going to go into... Yeah. Inshallah, it gets easier. Why did the sun just disappeared? 2 Aqua Jets kill its Flame Body, though. Acrobatics makes contact. Oh! This Onyx guide is pretty good. I love actually having resists. Yeah, this is Onyx with a anti-burn berry. Oh, this is... Oh, is this like pre-poisoned Onyx? This is like pre-poisoned Onyx, right? Yes, pre-poisoned Onyx with the Heartstone. Yeah. Well, do we pick up the range With the self-damage, I don't think we do. Yeah. Pre-poison Onyx with the Hardstone, and then it's going to be always CC from Tauros. Can you take a CC to the dome? It appears you can. If it's other moves, though... I guess we could have someone who comes in on random move, and then if they bait... I guess Throat Chop would be the thing. Would it ever be Throat Chop into this guy? Well, if it's just Throat Chop, we're not doing the Crit Body Slam. Yeah, let's, if it's a move that should just be Ba Ba Ba. Because once this gets dropped, we're able to kill it. If we're lower and it's like random move, yeah, we'll go Meganium. We'll go Meganium with an Oranberry, and then they'll bait Body Slam, and then Fake Out Sky Uppercut doesn't kill then. I mean, then we just go to like fucking Body Slam. Or maybe it is like Meganium with a Cherry. Yeah. Conk with a Mach Punch beats the shit out of him. Oh wait, what about Conk Burned? Yeah. Somebody who likes coming in on Zen Headbutt. Oh, we probably bring like Togi. Yeah, like Togi, him on top, and like fucking Kingler or some shit. Yeah. Togi with a Citrus. Top with a Cherry, and then King with a Citrus. Cool. I mean, at least this fight is easier. Fucking that's the, we don't get to have fun. We don't get our Pokemon in Fall Arbor until we fight Vito, right? I remember looking at our Vito, and our Vito did not look great. I feel like our Vito looked really rough. We should heal these guys up. I forget what exactly in Vito looked the most pressing. Because I thought the Aggron didn't look too challenging. It was something else. I think we had an answer for the Breloom. Meganium, Togedemaru, Top, Kingler. But who's to say? Oh, wow, shit, we had, like, really good... I don't want to jinx it, but the internet's been great today. Only 5% frame drops? Wow. We're back gaming. You guys actually get to watch in crystal clear HD. Cherry, cherry. 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 Citrus for Togedemaru. And then Hardstone for Hooked on Phonics. Cool. And we just got to remember to pre-poison Onyx. So this is the fight we just did, and then youngster Jalen is the one right up here. We're going to go Hooked on Phonics. We're going to pre-poison this guy. And we do bop, 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 bop. Okay, let's game. Overheat. Choice Band Technician for faster overheat kills. Cool. No need for a fake out. Town Flame is always going to click Acrobatics. We go to Hooked on Phonics. Yada yada, use up your shit. Ba ba ba. We're going to click Rock Slide with the Hardstone to kill. It's going to Blitz. Yeah, we're going to be lower. I guess I was good to bring backup plans. Cool. So this is still probably random move? No, this actually is still always CC, which is very funny. Yeah. Not low enough for it to be Zen Headbutt or Throat Chop, so we can just go into Monkey and kill this thing. Yeah, this Monkey guy's pretty good. Oh, and this is sheer force. I didn't even need to put on cherries on shit. Cool. See? Fights can be easy and fun in this game. It's just not often. Okay. Golurk, Flapple, Vikavolt. Golurk, Flap, Pikachu. How fast are you, Golurk? Well, obviously we can't fake out it. Oh, it's rocks. That's hell annoying. Can we? Absolutely we can. And you don't have priority. Wait till this motherfucker's Leaf Storm. You never melt ice. Nah. If you were truly the GOAT, you would maybe be able to do that. But that's what we got Meganium for. Yeah. Mega with a Miracle Seed at 74 HP. 47. I feel like I'm becoming dyslexic as I get older. This would be slower, out damages, slower and kills. Does acrobatics actually get there? If we're at 47, it does not. So that would mean Vikavolt clicking Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz, do you have a secondary effect? Lower Spit Def. But what if we go into Infernape? Yeah. Cool. Ape, we outspeed and one tap. And what move do we want to use? Can we get there with a Wise Guy? Ah, we just barely miss. Unfortunate. Are you... Let's see. Our special defense would be dropped 1. Still overheat would be able to kill. Maybe we'd go Flare Blitz to... Yeah, maybe we'd go Flare Blitz to bait a damaging move. I think that's probably it, right? And then we go... Starf Fairy? What's Starf? Starf isn't random, right? Non-accuracy or evasion. So do we need to click Brave Bird? We do kind of need to click Brave Bird. Do you get there with Brave Bird? Oh, Arbeam, we just need an Ice type. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we probably want a Flare Blitz to bait damaging move. What are you going to bait? -1 Spit Def. Yeah. The only thing you really don't want to see is grab apple. Yeah, and then you can always kill with... Oh, you can even kill with ice shard. Like, if we set up a situation where it danced... Yeah, so I guess we bring, like... Maybe we go, like, Orin here. Maybe we can go... We go Staraptor in the funky situation where it gets, like, set up for a bad move. Staraptor, Orin, and then Mamo with... Citrus, I guess. I don't think it matters. I don't think we need the citrus. Grab apple doesn't drop anything. -1 defense during gravity. Okay, cool. Because we just ice shard and kill it no matter what happens here. Same thing with Wallern, and then Mon's taking grab apple. You want to give a shit about grab apple. Cool. And we'll bring Pidgeot for the tail end. Cool. Hey, this actually is getting a slight bit easier. Funnily enough. It's just me here. I can worry about the flashing. Save a tiny bit of time. Okay, Meganium, Ape, Staraptor, Mammoth, Swine, Togedemaru, Pidgeot. Okay, let's see if we can hand out any items we got here. This one matters, the rest do not. I mean, I guess I can give you guys those. You have a likelihood to be used. Miracle Seed gets handed out. And then we need Orns for those two, just to give them something to hold on to. Actually, yeah, we probably, it will be fine. Golly gee. We need to pre-damage. I'm going to do a safe state, and then we're going to pre-damage Meganium to 47. Double check holding the miracle. Yeah, go. Bingo. The faster. Yeah, we're chilling here. We are looking for Birdkeeper Colby. Get anything fun over here? Dark Gem. Alright. Energy Ball. You've committed die. Why did Flapple come in? We should be exactly not dead to that. Yeah, we are not... Why are we dead to Deeples? Why did I not see this before? Anyways, it is exactly Deeples that we're dead to, but it's like not guaranteed. We're not going to ever bake Grab Apple, so we can just still do the same shit we're going to do here, right? Going to Boop. Best thing would be D-Dance here. Pulse is fine. We are faster and we one-tap. We're going to go with Fang because it does more damage. Cool. Then this is going to bring in Vikavolt, clicking Energy Ball? Energy Ball always kills Bug Buzz, sometimes kills. What is Energy Ball secondary effect? That's not what I want to do. Spadef drop. Yeah, I think the same thing still holds true, that we can bring in Fernape and just murk the shit out of this guy. Doesn't do shit. Doesn't have anything that stops it from getting one-shotted. We one-shot. Cool. Sick. And then the next fight is the Shed Shell double, which might behoove me to save for tomorrow. I'm going to say maybe not quite that today. Now, here's the question. Do I want to work more on things? I should probably work more on things off stream today, because I do have a stream idea coming up that I want to make sure everything works on stream. Nah, I could just play card games off stream though. Well, why don't I do this actually? Well, let's see if this crashes the stream. We're gonna do this, games, card games, Pokemon TCG. And if we go this, we do this. And give this a shot. Let's see if it just works. I just want to make sure this shit's not going to like crash my stream or something. Won't hurt to play a game or two with the gamers. It just takes fucking forever to load. That's the secret, I guess. I don't like how the drop shadow box looks below this though. Maybe I need to like extend that up a little bit further. A little bit more to the side. Anyways, let's queue up for a game. This looks a little bit better. Guess I just change how it looks though. I do hope I play well. I think this is kind of deck where I don't want to go first. I guess we don't have a decision. I don't know shit about the meta too, though. Bone will go first. Cool with me. I think we're gonna have probably Monkey Dory out front. We can probably be a little bit greedy and not play the Screamtail. I feel like the better attackers we'd rather have out. Oh, are we playing the Ditto? Great. I mean, it's good that I'm going second, I guess. I mean, Monkey Dory, I would assume, is in a lot of decks. I'm cool with doing this. We could use this to pull... I forget if the Poffin card's still in, but I mean, we can get one. Yeah, Poffin got rotated. Oh, no, it didn't. So we do this, and then we do this. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a great turn one. Barring that we don't get jammed, and there's actually Curlias in our deck. There's one Curlia. That's unfortunate. So we do this. I mean, there's no reason to not. They'll know regardless if now that we only have one in our deck and one's in our prizes. Yeah. We definitely do have a Guardy. Do we only have one Guardian here? So we know one of our prizes is Curlia, one of our prizes is Guardy. That sucks. Oh wait, I literally have it in my hand. Smartest Nuzlocking player plays this game. Okay, Sparkling Crystal. That is a new card to me. Okay, so yeah, we're not playing the Ditto. Check out on each poison Pokemon non-dark. Okay. So we of course can do this, and we want to do this. Okay, can Screamtail get enough gumption to kill here? I mean, we can probably, I think we could snipe. How many energies do we need this? We need 3 energies to be able to snipe Ghastly. I think probably like this. Do we want to play this? Probably not, because maybe we'll get a card where we can discard it. So I think I'm going to go this. Because ideally we'd want to spend our attach this turn attaching a dark energy here. Okay. We don't have a Curly in our deck. We have a damage booster here. We would love to put this down. How can we most easily get 3 cards to draw here? We go this. We can play this here. We go this. We'd probably want Arvin for next turn. Don't really need either of these two. Can I opt to just not grab a card? Because I don't think there's with what we have here. I do think we're not going to be able to attack here unless we like... I mean, we'd love to get a Dark Energy here. That is a horrible draw, holy moly. Evolution's not going to do anything. Yeah, we just whiffed, giga whiffed energies. By me, at least we're cycling. It does suck too that there's a Curlia in our prize cards. Hopefully it's Curlia and then all of our dark energies. Claude. Okay, so Cloud's are just gonna own our Monkey Dory. I mean, our Monkey Dory dying isn't the end of the world, right? Oh, it doesn't even need to be active for that. Cool. We want energies. We want this and So what are we gonna do this turn? I don't know how we could get down to getting a draw from Mew, right? Or being able to discard the energies we want. Can I just... Oh, I could get the secret box, right? Yeah. This is something we'd actually want to use. We'd rather just discard this to get this out of our box because we don't want it anymore. Yeah. I'm gonna play this. We want an item, a stadium, a tool. We already played that for the turn. Can I grab this? That's an item. Stadium we'd want. Tool. Guess we're grabbing that. And then supporter. This. And we're going to do this. We're going to do this. I guess, yeah, the support really didn't matter, right? Dark and psychic. We want to do this. We could put this on here to make it last another turn. I think we're probably going to want this for doing damage. And at least to get one more draw out of this, which is nice. That'll be cool if we have something to be able to fucking discard next turn. Do we want to set this up for... I think we do probably want to set this up for a KO next turn. And then... Mind Bend. Not my favorite turn in the world. But I mean, the poison is low-key good to give us this constant chipping damage. I mean, likely that Clodzire is coming in and just going to murk the shit out of us. We could have put the 3 damage counters on the Monkey Dory instead. But I guess this forces them to have to hit Haunter to stay alive. Also 70... Oh, I'm surprised they didn't just take the... Oh, that wouldn't be a free kill. Never mind. That's super annoying. The poison things are listed right above that. Do you really have nothing else to play this turn? I mean, it's good for us. Cool. So we can't play that. We can pick up... Fuck, I mean... We don't really have anything else great to do here. I mean, this guy's going to die eventually. This will get us another discard. Oh, this is the Pokemon TCG. I'm planning a something... 60 plus that will kill. I'm planning a stream coming up that will involve it. So I just wanted to play it because I couldn't do the Shed Shell double today. I didn't have it in me, but I did want to keep playing. I think it's greedy to play the Psychic Energy on that. Cool. But yeah, this is basically the pocket version is like a smaller version of this. I guess that it really helps. Now sleep, will die the turn after? Yeah. This is fine. And it'll give us a bunch of draws. What is Larry's doing? Cool. Because they're going to kill us with Dark Slumber. We're going to choose Monkey Dory to come in. Well, actually, how much energy do we need on Scream Tail to kill? Ooh, Ward's going to do that. $310. 120, that wouldn't have enough to kill. 120 plus times 20 is not enough to kill here. What do you have a weakness to fighting? Oh, because it's like a Dark Terror. I got it. What do we want to send in here? It is Monkey Dory. Just to confuse it, to give us an extra turn. Because we want to do this. And that helps us, right? That just gives us a little bit more damage. We really want more Psychic Energies in our discard pile. I mean, this... I'm just afraid of playing this and jamming our bench, right? But I think we need the draw expeditiously. We need, like, a... discard our hand. Or that. Yeah, both these work. This might be better, because we're not really picking up anything great with an Ultra Ball, and this discards us too. And we get a bunch more energies. I mean, this is great for getting shit going again. Okay, so we're gonna go pass this damage over. Okay, I think we're starting to get in a better spot here. Especially if this hurts itself in confusion. I mean, maybe they could bring Clodside to pick up the KO, but... whatever prize card we get next, we desperately want it to be that Kirlia. Snob. Try to attack me, I dare you. But now it's at... how much HP? Can I see how much HP? 220. So we would need... oh, I guess with enough energies, which they would need 6. We could pick that up. Actually, we might even need less with the extra boost from Mind Bend. well, they just get healed some. Come on, miss. Beautiful. Skill issue. Go. So how much damage am I capable of doing this turn? I can do... They're 220. If I retreat with this, I'll have 5 energy in here. So I'll be able to do 200 plus... Okay, yeah, I can do this. Discard this. And then bring in Screamtail. Then I need to use this ability to take this damage off and put it here. Then, because it has 190 HP, that means we only need 5 energies to pick this up. Which exactly we have. 2, 3. That confusion was huge. That confusion might have just won us the game on the spot. And then, yeah. Do I really want to attach? No. Yeah, maybe we probably just throw this here. I guess we do a little bit more damage. I almost threw immensely. I mean, still, that's probably not great for us. Well, no, there's no damage hanging around here. Get a little bit greedy by attacking because we want Screamtail to die so we can run this back with someone else. Hypothetically, Screamtail. I forget if we have another Super Rod in our hand. Yeah. Because I don't think Clefairy's... It doesn't seem like they want to stack up their bench this game. So I don't think Clefairy is going to be able to do their chunk of damage. But I guess we can only do so much unless we get another Bravery Charm. Poison won't kill us unless if they replace it with their Stadium. But the next turn we would use the Super Rod to put Screamtail. And did we discard a Drifloon as well? Drifloon without any item can do 180. Oh, was there floods in Texas? I had no clue. Actually, while I'm waiting. Jesus. Yeah, I did not realize it was that bad. Holy moly. That's like right in your backyard, I guess. Holy shit, dude. That is horrifying. And it feels like things like these are just going to continue to happen. As global warming gets fucking worse and worse. Ugh. Swift away a whole ass Christian summer camp. Damn. And I assume there's not usually a lot of flooding there for y'all. I guess Texas gets all sorts of weather, so they're going to be prepared for everything, but still. I think this person gave up. Understandable. We can do 240, so we can't quite kill it, but... It is still crazy that that is a thing that is happening, you know? Do I take the kill here or do I do the amount of damage? I probably just pick up a crazy amount of damage here. Yeah. And that's the kind of shit that stops us from doing things to stop a tragedy like this, right? Is that people are like, it's not real. It's like, dog, look at the things that are happening in front of our eyes. It is no bueno. Also, I think this is probably just a win next turn. There's, of course, thousands of things I'm unaware of, but we just attach energies to one of our other goons to get enough damage to do 30 to this, and then we just have to have someone who can do, I guess, Drifloom. Drifloom is 60 times 3. Yeah, that can do that. You can never defeat the willfully ignorant. Yeah. Cool. Opponent was inactive for too long. We'll take it. Sick. All right, gamers. And on that note, we know this works. My battle pass. Everything needs a fucking battle pass. Let me collect all my shit. No. Let me collect all of my shit. Oh god. All the pop-ups, all the gambling. Let's go gambling. I don't care about all the things I got. Yeah. Thank Fortnite. Yeah, everything is a fucking battle pass, I swear to god. But yeah, gamers, appreciate you tuning in. Had a little bit of fun here at the end, setting up for a secret stream that I will not tell you about until it is closer. But yeah, we're going to play some more Pokemon tomorrow. We're going to maybe suffer a little bit less. Maybe have a shorter debate with Tamori. Anyways, gamers, it was fun. Munch, thank you for hanging out till the end. Appreciate you, big dog. Anyone else who was here throughout the day, appreciate you as well. I've been your good pal, Saves Untitled. And I'll see ya in a Kia. Bye-bye. Battle Pass. Fortnite Battle Pass. Fortnite Battle Pass.